lovelies. So, I woke up this morning to a very romantic song. Yesterday's message was listen out for signs from the universe. Every shop I've been into today has been quite romantic, so I'm feeling a lot of love in the air. We are in this 888 year going to be coming into union with self, and then union on the outside. And so I was just playing around last time. I've got my raven there. I was just playing around last time to see what came out, and it resonated with quite a few people. So and then I just got 1616, which said be open to new relationships coming in. Now my routine at the moment is so absolutely jam-packed with self-care that I really wouldn't even know if I had the time for anything romantic, but that's normally when it happens. So we're going to start with the it's the crows, but I call them ravens. We're going to start with these, merge with the crows, and I'm just going to ask for a energy frequency for, that was quite quick, from the highest level. 4 of Pentacles, we'll take that, but I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, from the highest level for this love past life reading. And we have the Knight of Wands. Now we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups is well in tune with his emotions. All of his decisions are heart-based, so if he doesn't feel like doing something, if it's not serving his heart chakra, he won't do it. But this is the masculine energy, could actually represent a King of Cups. But let's have a look. So the four of Pentacles is a little bit of withholding or building up. He's got this, I've got my glasses on my head, so that might help. He's got this raven sat on his lap. There's like windows behind him. He's got a very strange face, this one. But he's keeping a lot to himself at the minute. Now, looking at that from a distance, looking at it through the camera, it looks like he's got the infinity sign in his hand. But I think that's his fingers. But actually, like, just looking at it from there, it looks like the 8. But so yeah, it's a little bit of I'm not quite ready to share. I'm still working on building up, and it does feel like withholding affections when we're looking at it from a romantic side. But I don't think it's intentional. I think it's just the beginning stages of like, I'm not 100% sure if I've got enough to actually pour in at the moment. And then we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very fiery energy, and the Knight of Wands can come speeding in. He's very, what's the word? He's like the rebellion. He wants to go against everything. To be with somebody who's Knight of Wands, you'd have to move at quite a fast pace because they do get quite bored easily. But it could be news coming in as well. So something might be coming in at a very quick pace. But when we're looking at it romantically, the Knight of Wands is, he's a warrior, as you can see, fire energy, but like I said, he doesn't sit around. He's very in and out, always busy doing something. We are going to, I'm going to try and remember how I done this last time. I'm going to use these cards to get a little bit more of a background on this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so it is holding, keeping something back. The candles. Something just popped in my head then. Come on, come back. Someone's got oh God, it's a saying. It came in and it disappeared really quickly, and it's really annoying me. So I'm going to leave it there for a minute. But it's candles. Someone might remind me, Karen, remind me. What's that? What's that romantic saying about? Holding a flame. Yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah, and it could be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is about change. 5 is about new. But somebody's got a come on flame for you. Flame for you. I know what it is. I'm going to go back to it. And again, it's the fire sign. There's a 5, so there's change coming. You may have 5 options. They might be 5 flames. Now, yeah, it is this flame igniting this passion, but this 4 of Pentacles is like, I'm not quite sure. And obviously the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck again, he watches. He doesn't necessarily move very quickly. He's almost poker-faced, but he's heart-centred, so he's very romantic. He's mastered all his cups, that's why he's the king. Very romantic, but he doesn't necessarily say what he thinks. He kind of like, you know, keeps it to himself a bit. We're going to keep going. New shoes at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go back to those, and I want to get one from Romance Angels. So it could be twin flame, or it's going to come back. It popped in my head and then it bloody disappeared. Anyway. So give us something on the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Flirt. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So flirt. Now this might be why there's this 4. Now this is either us or another person is, I'm not 100% sure. I'm holding things in, 4 of Pentacles. But what we're being asked to do is have a little flirt. There's nothing wrong with flirting. You might, you know, get some answers through being a bit flirtatious. I still want to go back to these candles. Holding a flame for you? I don't know where it's gone. Now we've got unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But what I'm feeling from that is this is what's causing the Four of holding a torch. That's the one. Thank you so much, darling. So this is why I'm feeling this Four of Pentacles, because in the past there has been unrequited love. There has been this overpouring and it's just not been reciprocated. And I feel that's what the energy of the Four of Pentacles is saying. It's like, you know, I'm withholding my affections because I'm scared of rejection, really. And the only way to be able to do that is to obviously flirt, have a little flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. And then obviously the Prince, Knight of Wands, is again a fiery energy. So where am I going to go? I'm going to go back to the tarot. We're going to leave that there. We've got the King of Cups. So 5 is change, or you could have 5 options. Flirt. Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is somebody who comes in very quickly, but this could also be news coming in, but he comes in really fast. The Knight of Swords again isn't somebody who sits around. He's like in, he might come in with, he's got charm, he's got wit. He might come in with, you know, offers, and it did land on the candles. But what we have to understand with the Knight of Swords is that, again, he's like, he's in and he's out. He's not one to stick around, but I do feel this could be coming in with some news. When we have the sword is clarity, the sword is truth. So yeah, the Knight of Swords, flirt makes both parties feel good. Yeah, exactly. So the Knight of Swords coming in with some clarity maybe around this situation. Let's keep going. Four of Pentacles. Let's keep going. That was quite a few. We've got the King of Swords. So again, the King of Swords, Two of Wands, which is an opportunity, and there's that full moon. So there could be, or this has brought about an opportunity, but I'm going to have a look at these. There's quite a few that fell out, but we've got the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords doesn't mince with his words. He's all in his headspace. He can be very say it as it is. This isn't a male or female. I mean, this is an energy reading, so it could either be male or female, just because it's the king. But he's a very, very astute businessman, so it's always head over heart all the time whenever he makes decisions. And he can be quite cutthroat, so he's not in his heart space like the King of Cups. He's in his head space. We've got the Ten of Swords. So again, this is this feeling of it's hurt, it's being stabbed in the back, and that could be why he is King of Swords, or the energy of the King of Swords is there, which could also be why there's this holding on to, not quite ready to open up, withholding of affections, because there's been some backstabbing, some betrayal, you know, infidelity. It could also be because of unrequited love. That came out with the King of Swords. And then we've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is moving on. moving on from, and again we've got the moon in the background as well. Cool cards. I love the ravens. Oh, me too. Yeah, so moving on, Six of Wands, moving on. It's like a victory march. So it's kind of overcoming this Ten of Swords, this feeling of being stabbed in the back and betrayed, onto, and this could have literally just happened with the full moon as well. It's a victory march. It's like, I'm going to overcome all of that. I'm going to, but maybe that's also why there is this reluctancy. I'm just going to build on my coin. I'm going to build on my foundation before I'm ready to come out again, if you like. But the Six of Wands is definitely a victory march. It's time to shine. And then what did we get on that? So there was clarity. Now it says the One of Swords, but I'm saying like the Ace, One of Swords. That is the truth. That's clarity. Something, and again, these candles could represent insight. Because obviously when we go into like hermit mode or whatever, you know, we get these sparks of inspiration, but it could also be that there's been stuff that's come to light. The sword represents clarity and truth, and this could be about other people, about other situations, or it could just be about ourselves. It could be, right, okay, yeah, you know, maybe I do withhold my affections, maybe I don't, you know, maybe I am very much in the King of Swords energy because of this Ten of Swords. But it's moving on, which is why we got flirt. Knight of Swords. Did I have him? I thought I had him. Did we not have him? Bear with me. What's going on here? So we've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, we had the Knight of Swords. So who's this? King? No, we've got the King of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm really confused. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Horse and Swords. Anyway, you'll have to bear with me whilst I try and clarify what's going on here, because it looks like both of them are Knights of Swords, but this one's got a horse and this one's got a thingy. Okay, right, well, we'll put them both down until I've sussed out what's going on. And we'll move on to the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is this all round feeling of, I have 10 cups and I fill them all myself. It's love. It's the romance that we're we're all sort of looking for, but we have to fill our own cups first. So the Ten of Cups represents fulfillment, joy, romance. I'm going to go on to, that's really confused me. I'm going to go on to the angel cards. And we've still got, so yeah, the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck there. And I see these new shoes. So it's almost like stepping into something new. I love that song, which is, hey, I got my new shoes on and suddenly everything's alright. I said, hey, I got my new shoes on. It's got that feeling to it. Right, so, until I've sussed out, I didn't even know there were two different things. But here we go, here it is. Right, give us some more on this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Emotions. Life is blessing you with wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. So again, that's like the Ten of Cups. It's this all, as you can see, like that. It's a massive, great big family, so it could be generational, but it's definitely got prospects. I think it is just getting over this Ten of Swords and moving out of the King of Swords energy. Let's keep going. Right, what are these, are there any blockages? Flirt, give me something on the flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. A new beginning. Let's have a look at that. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as the guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. Now that is what the Four of Pentacles represents. It's holding back, holding oneself back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. And it's a 0, so it's kind of like the Fool, but I just want to share that picture with you because it's like protected. Love the fact that there's an angel on the back, but yeah, it's 0, the Fool, the beginning of, oh, there was another one as well. The 8 of Action. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. I think she's actually standing on top of a dragonfly there. So 8s are always good. That could be the opportunity to go and have a flirt, but it's definitely invitations, expressing gratitude. And again, that shifts us out of this, oh, I don't really want to reveal too much because I've been hurt in the past. New beginnings. Anything else? Anything else? So it's definitely saying, you know, and it's okay to feel that way if there's been hurt in the past. Review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now's the time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. So when I think of this in the romantic sense, I would say, you know, step away from what we consider to be like conventional relationships, because obviously this we're moving into new times. We're coming online with new skills. you know, so therefore the relationships that obviously our parents had and their grandparents and generational might not be in alignment with where we're heading. It might be a time to think about a new way of what an actual relationship looks like. Does it look like, you know, going out on dates and this could be why there's a little bit of reservation as well. It's like, you know, what is it that I'm actually wanting from a relationship? Because the whole, you know, moving in together, getting married and having kids is kind of old school. Or am I just talking to myself? But yeah, so reviewing. Three of Abundance. Your passions will lead your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. So that could be where, you know, the romance comes in. So I'm gonna again. That's a 20, so 2 and 0, that's a 2, which is about partnerships, looking into partnerships, and we got flirt. So let's see what else we get around this 4 of Pentacles, which is kind of withholding, keeping something back, not feeling like you've quite got enough to give, or someone is withholding, but it's due to past betrayals. It's kind of pushed them into this King of Swords energy, male or female. I'm business, you know, I'm a businesswoman. I just work. I haven't got time for romance. That kind of energy. But there was a truth that came around this full moon. Maybe a truth that came to light, either with somebody or about yourself. But you've got that people are holding flames. Release your ex. Makes sense. So obviously if there was, and keep an open mind, if there was betrayal around 10 of Swords, it says it's time to clear your energy. I mean, she's kind of like, this is very much 4 of Swords. She's kind of like, oh my days, I can't really cope with this, you know. But it's that we have to feel it to heal it. We've got to release it, and it could just be as simple as forgiving somebody who's hurt you in the past. And you don't actually physically have to go and see them and shake hands. You can just do meditations, affirmations. I release any attachments that I may have made in this lifetime or past lifetimes, in order for me to heal and move forward. There's a saying, isn't it? I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And if you keep repeating that, it closes everything out. But it says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. But Cupid's arrow is at the top there. So like I said, you know, obviously, especially if we've come in with past life attachments and stuff, that it could be that we're kind of repeating a pattern of attracting the same kind of thing over and over again, and it's asking us to keep an open mind. You know, there's no point in going for the same person as you had before, because that's not going to work. But again, that's a good enough reason to just be holding on to things at the minute. keep an open mind. Right, I'm going to go back to these, see if I get anything else. Release your ex. 5 candles. It does feel like change. It does feel like holding, like Karen says, holding a torch. You might have options. Someone's definitely got a flame for you. Let's the swan. So we had the swan the last time as well, but we've also got this door, and it is like I'm taking steps. I'm taking steps forward through this doorway, if you like. It's brighter on the other side, but it could also be about having to sit in, do the shadow work, but definitely moving in the right direction. What is that in the distance? It's like a castle. It's like, don't let go or lose hope of your dreams. You know, like I say, it's taking little steps, moving towards, clearing out, cutting cords, and also possibly taking a journey. But it does, we've got the swan again, and this is focusing on oneself. When I see 2 swans, I think of soulmates. When I see one on its own, I know that is the soulmate connection, but it's like I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work, and I'm looking at my shadow. I'm looking at my mirror reflection. My feet are going like this underneath the water, but I'm happy to look in the mirror and do the healing that's needed in order for me to get to this. It kind of looks like happily ever after, but it's baby steps, taking steps forward, swimming through. And there's those flames again. So somebody sees you like this, but her face isn't looking at his, I don't believe. There's a flame, so it could be twin flame, but there's there's 2 flames, so twin flame. Where's her face? I can't. Or is it veiled? No, she's definitely. I'm really confused about this one. I'm not sure if she's actually looking at him or she's looking away. She's got extremely long arms, but this is how you've been seen, and there's lightning, what looks like lightning, in the background. So somebody might have suddenly just realised, oh my God, like, look at you. Now they are mirroring each other. They've both got their arms out, so this does have this very twin flamey feel about it. But I'm like I say, she's veiled, so she's 4 of pentacles. I'm not quite ready to reveal my face, my vulnerability, my you know, it's and I'm not 100% sure if she's looking at him or looking in the other direction. So it could be a reveal, but they're definitely flirting. Right, let's just go back to this. Ho, 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 it's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. Don't know why that came out. So this is an opportunity. We've got the 2 of Wands. And obviously the opportunity was to clear out, or as we're still in the full moon, because it was only, last night, we're clearing out old stuff that's coming to the surface, but the Two of Wands represents a gateway, an opportunity. It's very much like, where's the card gone? It's very much like this, a gateway, an opportunity to walk through, to move into a, you know, something that's a bit more brighter. Don't know what else fell out with that. Two of Wands. Review and contemplation. There's no rush here. There's no rush. Healing isn't you know, something that's rushed, especially when we've got to release exes. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Works wonders. And you can do that for this lifetime, past lifetimes. So this landed out on release your ex, the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords here, she's blindfolded. She's trying to make a decision. The decision normally is, it's like, I can't see where I'm going. I've got my blindfold on, so the only other option she's got there is to tune in. She's got to tune in to her instincts, to her dreams, but it's going backwards and forwards, and it normally is like head, heart, heart, head. You know, which way do I go? Because I can't see, but it's only temporary. But that jumped out on release your ex. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, the Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady progress forward. This is somebody who's trustworthy, who it's a new beginning of something. It could be news coming in, but when we're thinking when we're thinking about love and we're thinking about romance, the Knight of Pentacles is not in a rush to get up them steps. This is slow, steady progress forward. And then what else did we get? Is that the Lovers? So we have the Lovers on the table. Beautiful. Now the Lovers again is decision making. There wasn't anything else, was there? The Lovers again is decision making. The Lovers can also represent the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. When we work on our divine masculine and divine feminine, we come into union inside, and then we see we get the Lovers on the outside. I want to have a look, see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got a flip of the cards here. What's going on? Seven of Swords. So what else was that? Justice, weighing up the scales. So yeah, if you could let me know if this is resonating, and I think I might just pull one more from past lives. Not past lives, the romance cards. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, because this could be the honeymoon period. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. But when I see honeymoon, I don't mean get married, go on honeymoon. It's removing distractions. But definitely 100% heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This requires being vulnerable. This requires being open and vulnerable. And that's where true strength comes from. If you know how you feel, so obviously if you're going back and forth, probably not a great time. Or even just you can be honest about I'm going back and forth, I don't quite know where I'm going or what's going on. But this card is saying, I mean, it takes great strength to open up your heart, and this is where we're moving forward. We need to be heart-centered to say, I've got feelings for you, regardless of the outcome, regardless of past unrequited love, regardless of past, betrayals. It takes a lot of strength to be able to do that. So that's what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles, that what's needed here, because he's holding on, or he or she is holding on to quite tightly, withholding affections. And what I've got here is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because what that does is it builds a strong foundation moving forward. If if we want to have sincere relationships, and it's got new beginnings and the 10 of emotions, so there's a lot of love here. But flirt, make it funny, humour, release your ex. But yeah, if we want sincere relationships, we have to be honest with ourselves first, and then that means we've got solid foundations to work on. I hope this resonates, and I love you lots.